What's going on, Ophiuchus? Hope everyone is doing well. If you hear anything, it's the dryer. Your girl is doing laundry. Anyway, let's tap in. Let me put my eyes on and let's see what the energy is for you. For those of you that do not know, Ophiuchus would be November 29th through December 17th. Okay? So if you are a Sagittarius and those coordinates fit where your birthday lays, then yeah, come on over to this side. You may have some energy you haven't tapped into yet. Okay? So straight out the gate, let's see what's going on. Oh, and thank you guys for everyone that has liked, shared, subscribed, followed. If you have donated, whatever, if you've just inboxed me and said, hey, this resonates, blah, 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 thank you. There was a beautiful young lady that sent over a tip, not long ago. Thank you so much for that. I'm just grateful. All right. Thank you. All right, so Ophiuchus, you have someone coming through to saying, you know what, I really don't want to be bothered with children at this stage in my life. This may be a person that may be a little bit younger than you, Ophiuchus. They feel like they want to spend time with you, but they don't want to spend time with kids, okay? So if I'm speaking to a woman right now and you have children, okay, that's like under the age of teenage years, okay? This person doesn't want to be bothered because they feel like they're going to have to step in some way, and that's not what they want. When it comes to older kids, the feeling that I'm getting with this card is that, yeah, they'll be friendly, they'll be cordial, there'll be someone that can speak, knowledge to your adult offspring, but they don't want to be required to do that, okay? So let's continue. Hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about. Okay, and men, same thing for you. If you're here with me right now, welcome. And if you're dating a woman right now and you have older kids or younger kids, she may be feeling some sort of way. This is a person that's saying, you know what? I'm going through some things anyway. Some of the things I'm going through inside of me cannot be taken care of while I'm around you the amount of time that you want me to be around you. So, you may have told this person that you may need more time, that you don't see them enough, that you're not spending enough time with them. And this person is saying, you know what, I really need my time right now. I'm working on myself, but I do care about you. Okay, so they're trying to stress their higher self right now is telling you that they do care, but they need to care about themselves a little bit more right now. And I know that's right. It says, no one makes me feel the way that you do. So the connection between you and this person, Ophiuchus, is otherworldly. They know that no one makes them feel the way that you do. But it's a little scary too, right? Let me break down how I'm feeling. This is a person that may have been paying attention to readings and readers and stuff of that nature. And this person, from what I'm feeling, they may feel that, people have been telling them to go the other direction, away from you. Okay? People may have been telling you to go the other direction away from this person too, Ophiuchus. Take it how it resonates and put the energy where it needs to go. Now, the reason being is because someone is saying, you know what, every time I'm around this person, either I'm falling asleep or I feel drained, or, when I wake up, I have all these feelings that I don't know what to do with. It could be that you miss this person because they're gone. It could be, that you're just not understanding what you're feeling, right? And this could be seen in a way of being negative. But what Spirit is telling me right now is that you really need to sit and decipher what it is that you're feeling. This is not one of those things where you need to be asking other people what their insight is. Don't be calling up, your friends, your girlfriends, your men, your boys, whatever, and saying, hey, this is what's going on. This is not what you need right now. What you need to do is be inside your thoughts, inside your mind, inside your intuition and your discernment, and trying to figure out how you feel. Okay? So if I'm speaking to a woman right now, right? We're told all the time to not let people siphon from us, to not let people take our energy, to not allow people to take from us and not replenish or pour into us, right? But the truth of the matter is that we're women, right? We're the birth of man, we're the birth of this world, and yes, people will siphon from us, but it's in the way that they're doing so, right? Is this somebody that's trying to replenish that energy? Is this someone that's trying to make sure that you are good? Or is this someone that just taps in and just goes on their way when they feel like they want to, makes pit stops here and there like you're a doormat? This is the discernment, all right? So I'm going to challenge you to think about this, right? As women, as mothers, as leaders, right? Our energy is what runs this world. So we cannot avoid people siphoning from us. What we can do, right, is make sure that we're protecting our energy and making sure that we're doing things and processing things in a way to where our energy is protected, okay? Now, this person is coming through and saying, you're very smart. Somebody here is very smart. Somebody uses their head. Somebody knows what to do. If they come to you with a problem, you always have an answer, and this is what they appreciate with you. But the other side of this is that other head, okay, is what they're thinking of mostly when they're trying to come to you. Yo, okay, you gonna think about my brains, or you gonna think about my brains? You gonna think about my brains, or you gonna think about my brains? Right? So this is also something that you have to decipher. What type of connection are you really trying to have with this person? Because they may not be elevated to the point to be able to offer you anything more, or they may not understand, that you're at a point in your life, Ophiuchus, where you need stuff up here, not down here. Okay? Right? You're coming through with the divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Okay, means that you are intact with your emotions. You know how you feel. You know what you want. You know what you want to feel. You know how you want things to go. But things may not be going that way right now. Okay, that's a good energy to be in, right? Because we want to embrace who we truly are, right? Your faith is very strong. Your unity with spirit is very strong right now. You may be focused on your money and rebuilding, or you may be coming into a place of wholeness, right? We have leader, we have recognition, we have respect, okay? Some of you may have Leo in your chart. We are in a fire sign reading right now. I always see Ophiuchus as a cross between fire sign and water sign, okay? For me, that's what it is. It's extremely healing. It's a healer energy. And that's where the water would come in for me. Okay, so people could be looking at you and saying, you know what, they see you, they recognize you, they understand that you have a powerful aura about you, but it may bring burdens to other people, right? You could be a burden to other people, Ophiuchus, because number one, they don't know how to handle you. Number two, this people could be of this only, okay? We are all spiritual people, right? But they may be saying you don't fall in line with what I was taught, what I've grown up with, what grandma said, etc. Okay? And if that's the case, that's something that you would have to revisit. This could cause this person to go into loner mode, or to, be fighting their instincts about you and staying away. Okay? Spirit is saying maintenance, upkeep, making sure you're good is where you need to be. Ophiuchus, okay? Understanding who you are. Focus on your wealth right now. Focus on building whatever it is that you're building. I haven't been feeling really good because there's a lot going on in my life right now. But Spirit says, you have a job to do, and people are out there waiting to hear from you. So you need to get up, and you need to do what the Most High called for you to do. And some of you could be feeling this as well. Give me one more card. Okay, thank you. You're coming out of state of knowing that people have the ability to hurt you. You're making sure that you're protecting yourself, your energy, your heart, your mind, your soul. And this is where it needs to be. Continue, continue, continue.